papers are delivered by the people and placed in the passageway, so that when I see them, whether I come in or go out and see the papers, I then pick them up and take them to the shed. I then take the papers from the carrier bag and make bundles of them and tie them and then stack them back and just place them beside the shed itself. When I've got enough, I then bring 40 bundles down and place in the passageway. When I've done that, I get the car and go up and turn around in the village, go outside the door, and then I load the car. I expect they've got a more technical name for it, but the recycling yard will explain where I take them. I go down to the weighbridge, draw onto the weighbridge, then go into the weighbridge, put it on my yellow coat at the same time, whereby the car is weighed complete with papers.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I then to go out of the yard and into the actual recycling yard, where the paper is unloaded from the car.
George tells me he's brought in about 18 tonnes of paper, which is a fantastic contribution to the overall recycling of paper in Exeter. Here we're taking out at least 100 tonnes of paper a week for recycling, so you can work out that proportion for yourself, but it's a valuable contribution.
You've got to go back to the weighbridge and then you get the car weight itself deducted from the original weight when you went on, and the bit that is missing is the weight of the paper that you've taken off.
George, well done, mate. You got your 300 kilos.
Excellent. If you can go down with 280, 300 kilos, you are looking at somewhere about £15. It depends on the price of paper when it goes away to the mills. The money goes to Lane Surgery, and they use it for various projects.
The money that George raises goes towards Lane Friends, which is the League of Friends at the surgery, and this is a support service for patients of the surgery, and we have volunteer drivers who take elderly and disabled people to medical appointments which they might not otherwise be able to get to, and we also have volunteers visiting housebound or isolated people in their own homes, and we also have a support service for carers, and it does cost quite a lot of money to run these services with volunteers' expenses and stationery and all that sort of thing. So the money is a real help, and it's also good that it's benefiting the environment.
And our company, when I was employed, used to sponsor one of their functions to the tune of £500. So we, in actual fact, lost £500 a year without doing anything. So I suggested that we collected newspapers whereby we could easily raise the £500 that they were not going to get from my company. And now this year we have raised £800 so far, and by the end of March it will probably be in the region of 1,050, 1,100, but in that bracket.